Warm greetings to one and all. Let me introduce about myself. My name is Mr. A. Jasmine Antiraj, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we are going to see about the lecture series on the subject. So Python programming. So what do you know about Python programming? So it has a built-in functions. So means already we have given a set of commands to over that we can able to enable it by using for the program. So Python provides several built-in functions that are commonly used for handling files. So here we no need to have to give any information extra to have an access of the program. So these functions allows you to open. We can by using this and built-in functions we can able to open a file, we can able to read a file, we can able to write a file, we can able to manipulate a file in a various mode. So here if there is a file, so we can able to have an access various access like opening a file, we can able to read the content of the file which is available over there, and we can able to write a file and we can able to manipulate. So manipulate is nothing but we can able to do some sort of modifications. So doing some changes, it's called as manipulations of a file. Next one, we can able to see about an open functions. So what is the definitions of open functions? So opens a file and return a file object. So here already the file object will be there. So we can able to open a file in order to check what are the informations is available over there, and we can able to return what is the information we can able to give us an output. We can able to specify the mode for opening the file. Examples, this will be an syntax. So that syntax will be an examples it is given over there. Write comma write and an append. So here the syntax is an file underscore object equal to open a file underscore name and mode. So here if we want to open a file, particular file, so this is a general format. So by giving an open file underscore name as a general syntax. So here you can able to use in which file you have stored a particular file name. Next one, let us see about the modes in a file built-in functions. So here R represents a read, so it is a default mode. So W represents a write, so it is used to create a new file if it does not exist, or truncates the file if it exists. So here we can able to write a new file, so it should not have been already been given over there. So else if it is given over there, that files will be truncated if it exists. So next one we can able to see about an append. So append means nothing but so already the file will be there. With that content we are going to add a content to the end of the file, so that is called as an A. So next one B. So B for binary mode. So binary is in 0 and 1s, so we can able to represent a B for a binary mode. So next one T. T represents for a text mode. So by default we are using an text mode for using an modes in an built-in functions. Next one we are using an X. So X is used to create it is used to create a new file and arrays, and we can able to use if the file is already exist. Next, we are going to see about an read functions. So what is the definitions of a read functions? So already if you want to know about a read, so we can able to know the content which already we have stored over there. So here, so by the definitions, reads the entire content of the file or a specified number of bytes. So here we have two options. So either we can able to read the entire content of a file, either so we can able to give how a specific number of bytes can able to be read. So we have a syntax. Syntax is a general format where we need to give an input to read a functions. So syntax is content equal to file underscore object dot read of size. So here we can able to give the file underscore object name and what is the file and what is its size consist of. It is called as a read function. So next one, let us see about the write function. So write means generally we can able to give an input to the functions. So here we can able to see about the definitions. So writes a strings to the file. Syntax file underscore object dot write. So we can able to write a strings. Next one, read line functions. So what is the mean by a read line function means? Generally read means what is the content available, we can able to know that. So here it is given as a definitions, read a single line from a file. So here if you give a read line of a functions, so you can able to get a single line from a functions or a file. So it is as a syntax. So line equal to file underscore object dot read line. Next one we can able to have a write lines functions. So what is meant by write line functions means it can able to use to write a list of strings to the file. So we can able to give the information, that is, we can able to write a list of strings. What are the strings available? So the strings are called as collections of an alphabets. So we can able to write a list of strings to the file. So we have a syntax, file underscore object dot write lines of and list of and strings. Next we can able to know about the next one. So close functions. So what is meant by a close means? So if a file is opened, we can able to make it to close, and we can able to make and free up and any system resource used by it. So once we are opening a file, so it will be taking some of the bytes, so that other files cannot be able to frequently open. So that we have to close the file. It is used to free up and any system resources used by it. So we can able to use the syntax. So file underscore object dot close. Next one, we can able to see the examples. So file equal to open. We can able to give the file name. So here I have given you the example.txt comma r. So here next one we can able to give the content. So in which file we need to read the content. So next one we want to print what we have read. So that we have to give as a command. So print of content. So last one we can able to, we want to close the file, that we can able to execute with the command file dot close. So thank you for the wonderful opportunity. Let's meet in another session. Thank you.